From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Robert Gesellman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases, and so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh,
and able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Bryce Harper.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Murphy.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Coming to the plate now, David Wright. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Right.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
No one out with a runner at second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
You got it. You got it.
Is there for it. One down.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Gesellman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Gesellman.
Hey, we got 2.
From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Rourke has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
No.
Grounded to 3rd. Cook scoops it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cook.
Here you go. Let it go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck.
Hey, your pitch.
He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Pitch up there, huh?
Here's another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
See it driver. Let's go right
First
here.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all. Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speed.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Come on, big guy.
And a ball 1-0.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made Let's see what he does here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Striding in once again, Bryce Harper.
Keep it
He's
going now.
got
Keep it
in
going.
3 at-bats to this point.
Harper.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Murphy.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman,
here we go.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit softly on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We got no one.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out.
Oh, no, get us a 2-ball right here.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Here we go.
To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Cook. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch coming, here it is. This one's down to third.
Cicchini brings it in.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Hey, drive those
Stepping
guys
in,
Here we
Steve
go.
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Here's the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
The 1-0.
That's bolted.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here you go.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Right into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Hey, it's your turn. Drop him in.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Here we go. Come on, big guy.
Now the 0-2 pitch to third. To Walker for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Trevor Gott wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Kevin Segrist records the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Now batting,
in the
Steve
second spot
Cook.
tonight.
First at bat
Third
for him
baseman,
as he enters play number 3 in the
Hey,
National League
stay
batting
through it.
race.
Let's go. Try it.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club you look at, you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They still...
Hey, get a good one
into
up there.
The box.
Now batting,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And that's in there, base hit.
Oh,
Well,
man,
he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper.
Right
He
fielder,
went
number
deep in his
34.
first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store
Harper.
for us here.
All right, one time right here.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
4-1's our score here in inning number
Hey, let her
3.
rip one time.
Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's in
and
there.
a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more.
Fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it
He's
fly.
singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And no advance. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Get your pitch.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Ready once again.
Here we go now. Come
Bryce
on now,
Harper
one time.
comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here's Juan Lagares, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Lagares.
2 down, 2 down.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Looped out towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Mets strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Let her rip right here. We need you.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead this one 7-3. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Jay Bruce.
Comes set with the 0-1. Rip down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
So striding in, Steve
leading off
Cook.
for the Nationals.
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Cook.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Trumbo, and he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's 1 away.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Nats slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Adam Warren earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. A.J. Ramos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Striding into the box, Steve Cook. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hey. Tough slider down low for a strike. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 a week. So you give the fans a nice taste today in a week.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let.
At the plate,
Now
Steve Cook.
Third baseman.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 35 now on the season. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box now,
Leading off
Steve
the Nationals.
Cook. He comes
Third
in
baseman,
1 for 2 with that
Steve
home run he hit earlier.
Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Down and away, ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing.
Steve Cook will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
High pop up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly.
Now, Steve
Next for the
Cook.
Nationals. Third baseman, Steve Cook.
All right, you got this. Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up
Get your pitch.
into the
No better right
plaza
now.
level.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up. You're next.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 2.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Kevin Segrist earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game.
A manager erupts after his team earns a timely sweep.